have you both always like, I don't know, had an attraction like towards The Exorcist, The Omen, films that somewhat are in this ilk?
I I was really careful and I of not inviting the darkness into this. I didn't want to do The Exorcist. I didn't want to be, I liked that this was a step removed from any kind of Catholic, you know,
Right.
heaven. I mean, of course, there's similarities and we're playing in the playground, but I didn't want to invoke, you know, any darkness.
Well, there's a sense of humor throughout. There's a wink to Constantine that's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
important.
So to your point, I guess I take those kinds of things seriously, and I didn't want to bring that, we're talking about heaven and hell and being damned, but I didn't want to, I didn't want to say the name or invoke anything out there. I didn't want any darkness. I felt like I wanted this to be a project of light,
Right. Let
personally.
But I will say
Yeah.
I tend to lean toward, and this was not I did not know this at the time, but I tend to lean toward stories about very sort of lonely, isolated characters on very solitary journeys. And that also tends to sort of dabble in darkness. That doesn't mean that I lead my life in a dark way.
Right.
Oh, I didn't
Right.
mind the darkness.
But
I'm
I'd
just talking
say that
about
like
I'm just
I'd
talking about
say
the
that
energy
both
down
Keanu and
darkness.
I have like are drawn to darkness. Not that we think like that's what you need to put out in the world, but I think there are complexities there that sort of draw us to characters like John Constantine and those kinds of worlds.
Yeah, Francis, I'm just talking about,
I
the
totally,
devil. I didn't want to
yes,
bring any fucking devil shit.
yes, no,
Like
100%,
real, like
Yeah. No, no,
Santeria, like fucking
exactly,
leave all of that alone.
right.
That's
yes,
No,
all
no,
I like darkness of character and
yeah, exactly.
suffering and loneliness, and outsider, but none of the boogeyman.
Yeah.